Abaddon. So that is something. Leona going to be the 4 and Bombell the 5. YC going to be the mid-death Prophet, Crest the safe lane, Slark Poe the off-lane Beastmaster, 0209 the 4 Disruptor, and Venge the 5 IO. And yeah, Dogbrain. Oh, Dogbrain. Yeah, Dogbrain's going to be the Weaver. He just, I guess he put his items on. I guess there. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Oh, no, they swapped. They swapped out. So Dogbrain is now Abaddon. And my pro is the Weaver. Okay. Strange swaps going out here, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. That's what strategy mode is for. You decide your official strategy. Let's see what these, what the swap outs are here for these guys' items you would Abaddon and Weaver have in the swappage. Let's see. Oh yeah, they got the Desolator hands. Nice, nice, I like. Well, as always, ladies and gents, I like to start on the side of the Radiant, not because I like the Radiant team better, but the Radiant team looks prettier and nicer. It's all green and colorful compared to the Dire, where it is not all green and colorful. So, anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start with the side of the Radiant. It's going to be source code on the side of the Radiant again. Slark is going to be played by Crest. Poe will be playing the Beastmaster in the off lane. You have YC will be the Death Prophet. Mid IO played by Venge, and Disruptor played by 0209. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, we have AR again. Some pause going out. Another disconnect. It's actually by SC this time, though. It's definitely not by Alpha Red. So, first and foremost, we do have Alpha Red. On the side of the Dire, my pro will be played... There's the pause from AR. I'm just joking. It's going to be Weaver. It's going to be played by my pro. Bombell on the Witch Doctor. Gyrocopter by Fearless. Abaddon on Dogbrain. Dogbrain on Abaddon. And Leona is going to be playing the Tusk. Now let's go ahead and, while we're in this weird pause phase here, let's look at people's items. Alright, I got the one awkward Fin. And then the taunt. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. We got a shoulder chest piece thing for Beastmaster. No gems. Death Prophet, nothing on him either. IO, I don't think you have anything if you don't have the Arcana. Disruptor's got nothing either. Meanwhile, on the side of the Dire, this is a pretty stocked Weaver here. It's not golden antennas. It does have the Desolator hands. The... I don't know how you want to pronounce that. I pronounce it just the Crimson Head. Is literally what it is. With no other gem of him, thingamajiggers. Witch Doctor with nothing. The Gyrocopter with the cool Mohawk. He's got a lot of baby gems here. No Legio gems. Abaddon's got the nice Alliance set. If you're lucky, sometimes the cape comes with some weird effect. And Tusk with the nice, beautiful Tusky set. So it looks like they're lining up not to get the top rune here. And IO with no ward is just jumping about. Go ahead and break those trees up. Break those trees. Break them trees. Looks like the runes are going to be a 2-2 even pickup. Going to go ahead and invade the bottom. And there's nobody there. Easy invade, right? Nobody's there. You know, somehow during that pause time, I forgot to put up the last hits. You know, despite nobody having any last hits, but you know what I mean. Poe is actually going to make his way to the bot lane, because now he knows of the aggressive tri-lane that it's going to be here in the off lane. Dogbrain with Tusk and Witch Doctor. Going to be the aggro off lane for 0209 and Cress. I am wrong. It's 0209 and Poe. Aggressive off lane IO. I am wrong again. It's going to be Disruptor and Slark in the bot lane. Or am I wrong again? Who knows? Cress getting low, does have Pounce, will be able to get out. Cast goes through, actually does to get the bounce. 0209 might actually be first blood here instead. One right click will confirm that one. And Dogbrain diving with the level 1 Curse of Avernus back up on top. Top is fine. But it's like, that is the level 1 Curse of Avernus dive right there. And this is a mid-gyro going rocket spam against YC, who is taking a lot of physical damage to these creeps back up on top. My pro You can right click down. We'll go ahead and have the salve early here. Disruptor making his way across the 9 nations of the Great Sea. Trying to put a sentry down in the mid. You know, the 9 nations of the Great Sea. I don't really know what I could really say there to make that less outwardly enticing. Bench trying to get the spirits to just beat on Poe there. My Pro. It's always so hard to like say the team names because there's Poe and then there's my Pro. You know? There's Poe and my Pro, you know? You just don't know. Tusk got the shards, going out onto 0209, caught out. Rocket's going to claim his life, and he's just going to buy stuff out while he can. This is a really weird plan going out here by 0209. Pinging out the Arcane Rune up in the top. Leona coming over for the top lane. And now they got the Disruptor, who was 0-2 already, back it down in the bot lane. Back up in top. No dive going on there. Nice deny. I've never heard that deny sound before. No. That's just silly. So this is basically an off lane for Crest right now. He's getting no farm, and he's surviving purely off of just getting experience. Of course, getting level 6 is a pretty big thing for Slark. You want to get that as somewhat early as you can here. Snowball going out on the bench. Nobody heard it from a mile away. The Ice Shards is available. And they actually still managed to get the kill. There are no creeps to bounce off of. Poe stuck in the creeps here. Is going to be able to get a Whirling Axis throw out there, but unfortunately will most likely go down. Yep, there he goes. There's going to be 2 dead up in the top. Poe and Io. Maybe Io trying to find a spirit jump. Should probably jump to the creeps if he really wants to get the kill there. He's not really going to find anything though, and it looks like, yeah, Dogbrain's A-okay in the bot. Everything is fine and dandy, you know, except for the Weaver running at little to no HP, but he is running and he is running away. So it's not the end of the world here. YC. So what is this? Is this a rocket gyro? This is an Arcane Rune rocket gyro. Spirit Siphon going on YC. It's not actually that much HP. Does manage to get stunned now. It is that much HP. It's going to siphon that up, no problem. Disruptor being chased in his own jungle. He is going down again. Back up and top. Nope, nothing happening there. And that's Disruptor just going down again. Being diven upon. Diven? Dove? Diven. Dovin. Dovahkiin. I don't know. Being diven upon. He had been dove. That is a really weird thing to do right there. Okay, he was getting killed in his own jungle. Let's just put it like that. This is what this level 1 Curse of Avernus did, who is now level 4 Curse of, or level 2 Curse of Avernus. Snowball going out. Is Shaq, yeah, the jump is available if he needs it. The casket goes out, will land, and that's Maledict. It's Leona getting a killing spree on that one. My Pro. Gonna be taking a bit of damage there, but not really gonna be a big issue here. It is a 6-0 for Alpha Red. It's like a whole different team at this point is playing now. What's going on? Rocket going out. Will land. And there's not really that much stuff really happening here, but AR's just smacking them good. 6-0. It's a whole different team compared to last game. Bench, still no bottle yet. Courier flying halfway across the world here. And the Dominator almost up for the Abaddon. This is a super early Dominator. And this is an off-lane Abaddon that shouldn't really be farming, but the Slark is just getting shut down immensely. It's a double Mangos, man. 14-point regen under Tango. Well, this is a hard game, you know. It's not an easy game. You know, Slark, I felt, in my opinion, like he kind of came back for a little bit, but then like it just started slowing down again. Slark just seems to just have that effect. Just slows down really quickly. Just comes back and then just dies again. That's basically what happens. Just needs level 6 in the Shadow Blade, right? And the Ring of Aquila, which is also OP, which thankfully was not nerfed as a person who buys it all the time. Maybe trying to dive with the creep there. Now they're revealing that there are at least 2 heroes down here now. Have the Disruptor coming out, and Cress is actually going to get cast, but there is a Tusk. Out goes the Ice Shards, and Cress is in a bit of trouble here. He's going to try and salve up. Venge actually going to salve, so he will be able to save Cress for the time being. And that is that. He's going to be able to save Cress. Still wants to try and get that 6, though. Still wants to try and get that 6.
Nice try.
There goes the Shackle out on the Dogbrain. Not really the Shackle, but the Pounce Leash is there. There goes the slow Dogbrain. He's getting low. He is deado. But out comes the Tusk. Throwing out the Shards. Not going to find him. In fact, actually doesn't land it on Venge in any way, shape, or form. Rocket goes out. Will they be able to get it? The split shot is not available. Part of its multi-shot cannon, whatever, flat cannon. Does manage to find Crest, though. The ultimate was not available just quite yet, but Fearless, caught under the tower, will end up going down. Venge actually is going to go down to a snowball. And, you know, there's a couple kills there. That's SC getting a couple kills, and the people he got it on were pretty good. Venge apparently got both of them, though. And, meanwhile, though, Death Prophet dies in the back. It looks like to Maledict. Yeah, it was to Maledict damage. Let's look at it here. Yep. Pretty much Maledict damage. And, you know, the mid just doing his mid thing. Oh, dang, never mind. He was chased down by Abaddon.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Poe? Poe is really the only one having a fun time right now. 2 and 9, AR. Might be able to get the first 10 kills, as everybody always gets so excited about. For some reason. Yep. 8 minutes. It's 9 and 2. Observer ward being thrown down. Bottle still not up on Venge. Doesn't even have boots. You know, the question is, guys, where does Io put his boots? Or its boots, whatever you want to define Io as. Whatever you want to define Io as. You just puts them in the ball. And then just has move speed from putting them in the ball somehow. You never know. How does he have move speed if he technically doesn't move? I don't know. I don't want to go into this weird tangent right now. Invis on YC. They're looking to get the kill on White. Oh, they get the roar and he's dead. They could get Bombell as well. They get the slow. There's no stun available, unfortunately, so Bombell will be able to escape at that time being. And, you know, Call the Wild. If they went Call the Wild max, you know, it definitely would have been up by now. They could have gotten the Centaur or the Root Creep. Don't think the Root Creep actually disables TP. So really they just needed the Centaur. And then, you know, for the Centaur to have a lot of move speed. Yes, where does Io put his boots? Well, he grows legs, and that's where the boots come. Is from the weird legs that he decides to just grow. Just the weird legs that he decides to grow. That's about 9 minutes, 30 seconds. I think we could jump the net worth chart safely here. We have Abaddon, who would have guessed, running top of the net worth here at 4,000 even. He's got boots and the Helm O Dominator. Next to that, though, is going to be the Death Prophet running at 3.5, but we're watching the Stark, who's getting away. Next to that, though, we do have YC's running second in the net worth here. Is going to go for the Yules into the BKB. Looking for the Rune. My Pro does not manage to get roared there, but also does not manage to get the Rune. Then we have Beastmaster running second in the net worth at 3.6. Going to go for the Shadow Blade next as the Medallion O Courage. It is 9-3. There's a very small chance that Alpha Red lose the 10 first kills. What if, right? What if? It's a world that we live in. There's a very small chance, and that chance is very happeningable. Courier possibly getting sniped there. Gets the fort out in time. The slow and the silence. The roar's gonna be there, but Io getting low, and that is Venge almost getting out. Does manage to get out. The tower still goes down, and nobody gets the counter claim on that one. Is going to be Leona going down here, and Venge just healing up. It's 5-9. Look at that, man. 5-9. Back down in bot, relocate out on the dog brain. They're looking for the kill. Ult was available. There is no stun available. You'll just be able to get out of there. And that's what the Yules is going to be for that Death Prophet. Keeping up to the top there. It is 5-9. 5-9 at 11-14. Poe. Roar is still not available. I mean, he used it, though, is the big thing. So, my pro, getting a little cocky in there. Looks like he's going to go for the Desolator Rush or a Medallion. You never know. Drums of the Endurance is going to be next for the Gyrocopter. He's running 4th at the net worth at 3.8. Most likely, I like to see Gyrocopters go the Aghanim Scepter build. They build Lightning, and then they Ags, and then they Monkey King Bar, and then that's just the damage there. And then, you know, sometimes they can get the Aghanim Scepter, or not Aghanim Scepter, you get the Divine Rapier, and that's just a lot of damage. But last time I did see a Gyro play, he got denied everything and anything in existence. So maybe that's what SC is trying to accomplish here by picking up this Slark early, who is managing to refarm a little bit, running at 4,000 in the net worth now, trying to go for a Shadow Blade as well. So this is the big downside, is the double Shadow Blade lineup for SC, is that they're going to have the Shadow Blade out on the Slark and the Shadow Blade out on the Beastmaster. Beastmaster going to have his quicker over the Slark. And no Glimmer Cape, I believe, is on anyone's eventual to-do list, so there won't be 3. Weaver, yeah, Call Down being used, but Bombell is going to end up going down over here, and I believe that was called down for a stack, right? Yeah, you called down the Ancient stack that had the really annoying purple creep. The very annoying purple creep.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Neona 6, working on that Blink Dagger next. It's not going to go for the Super Urn. It's not going to go for the Super Urn. Yeah, guys, you never know, you know. It could be 10 kills to SC before Alpha get that 1 kill somehow. But, you know, there's an IO in the game and there's a Slark. And Witch Doctor Tusk is a really strong combination. I wouldn't be surprised if they get that 10th kill pretty soon there. I mean, you know, all they need to do is just rotate people in like they are now with the smoke out on the Gyro and Bombell. This could be the lineup for the next kill. Looks like they're trying to find the Roar out onto my pro. Press coming in. 0209 is actually not the person I thought was down here. 6-9. Smoke out in the back lines here. They're just trying to bait out some heroes here. There's no tower to defend anyone here, and there is a ward. It's their own, actually, so it's not going to accomplish anything. They might find the DP. No, they do see Crest walking over the ward, and Crest knows there's a ward there because that's how Slark works. So they are just going to go and disjoint from that, and the smoke is going to expire. No one's going to be able to get a kill, and the day is no longer won. So that's quite unfortunate, but looks like they have a smoke play of their own after that smoke had expired. In the back, the Yules from YC will be there, out on the Fearless. The drums, everyone's actually caught in that one. The Roar goes out. Do manage to find one. Bombell getting low. Poe trying to get the jump on Bombell. Does get the slow. From the board, out goes the... well, this is very unfortunate. AR will go ahead and get yet another kill there. AR, not AR. SC will get a kill, but meanwhile, my pro is just right-clicking down the bot tower here, and looks like it is just a casual Blightstone is going to go straight into the Lincoln Sphere next, because he does not want to get roared and die. At the end there, Cress getting a kill out in the middle of nowhere on Bombell, and it is 9-9 now. A very scary territory for SC. Whoever gets the 10 kills, that's the scary part, guys, is a lot of you were thinking it's going to be AR will get the 10-10, but SC, it is 9-9, man. It's 9-9. Could be 10-10 soon. They get the lasso, or the leash out onto my pro. He has no mana. Oh my goodness, SC, they get the 10-9 all the way down from, what, it was 2-8 at one point. They got the 10 kills. I'm sorry, everybody who put their money on AR, but they lost that one, man. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Ouch. That's the power, though, of just roaring your target every time you can. Looks like we're going for, let's see, Centaur stun going out there. That's just a created creep. He still gets the pretty decent gold for that. The roar, though. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. Who would have guessed, huh? Who would have guessed? Looks like Ben's just trying to pick up the regen rune. They want to do a Roche here, but they can see him. And they're not doing the Roche. And there's no bottle on Io. I want to think they're calling out a bottle. Yeah, there's no bottle. This is the Shadow Blade plus the personal pipe soon going to be built up there for the Beastmaster. The Hooded Defiance, of course, is the actual name, but still, it is basically a personal pipe. Let's see. There are more sentries on the map coming out from Alpha than there are sentries on the map. SC. Poe trying to get the chase on him. It's mostly just for the stack, and they get the roar. They do find the roar. The axes are there, and that's it. 11-9 now. Back up on top, they are trying to find the... What is going on up here? Leona does manage to hit the shrine in time, but Cress is here. He's going to right-click him down. Dogbrain already used ultimate as well, and that was 4 dead. It is 14-9. They get the big boy creep, and that's it. My pro, though, is going to go ahead and right-click down this bot tower, cleaning that bad boy up. Of course, you know, the mid tower will also go down. They do manage to TP out. Unfortunately, a little bit late. Cress will not be able to get the finish there. Rippity-doo. Chat just got the news. Just, you know, we're on a delay. Glimpse is going to send the Tusk back. Not going to be able to disjoint it from the ball there. My pro has a Lincoln Sphere recipe on him. He is very adamant on wanting to get this Lincoln Sphere up and running. And that's going to be a pretty big thing for him. He'll be able to live through roars, but there's a lot of things that could break that Lincoln's now. Or that break the Lincolns in general. Let's see. There's nothing on this Slark. The Beastmaster actually has the medallion. I think that's a good enough reason for him why he grabbed the medallion. Death Prophet has the Yules. Of course, he also has Spirit Siphon. On top of that, Io, I don't know if Urn breaks it. I want to think it doesn't because it's Urn. But it is technically a targeted spell in a sense. Glimpse plus Q. Double breaks there. But, you know, the big roar is the big thing that they're looking to try and deny there. TP out into the bot. The Shadow Blade team is rolling out. Pro throws down that sentry right on top of him, and he's dead. Team Shadow Blade going out. Team Shadow Blade rolling it out. Something like that. There's the crybaby. Oh, who doesn't miss the crybaby emote? Everybody loves that crybaby emote. I know why they want to see the first 10 kills, but it's just so much fun. TP is going out to top. Shadow Blade team rolling out. And by that, I mean it's actually just Cress. Gets okayish amount of mana. He might run into Bombell if he went down before up. I'll relocate. They bring him in. Dogbrain. There is no break, so he is going to heal up pretty much all of that. Heals up into the air. They're looking for the Granddaddy Silence. The Snowball goes out and actually onto some creeps. But the Glimpse will be there. It's actually going to bring back Leona. Maybe not the target they were originally intending for. And bot tower does go down to Poe in the meantime. Let's see. This is a Radiance on Dogbrain, but let's go ahead and talk about the Glimpse on Bombell. I believe that just brought him back, and he is every form of dead. And then some other form, of course. Let's see. My pro, he is close to that Lincoln's. That is 100 gold from the Lincoln's. Poe is right on top of my pro. He wants to get that roar so bad. He's not going to find it, and that Lincoln Sphere is now up. Kind of. Radiance up on the Abaddon. Come on. Come on, you can get it. You can get it. There you go. I mean, like 20 gold away. Same difference. Imagine he gets roared right now. That would hurt so much. He has the Lincolns now, though. He could survive. Moves at 292 without boots. Is this a smoke is the question at this point. There is no smoke I can see immediately, and it looks like they're going to Roche. But Beastmaster, I believe, was, you know, just sitting there watching it all happen, right? There's no way that he just doesn't... They throw the scan. They get nobody in that roach pit. Beastmaster coming in. And they know. They know what's happening. There's Disruptor. They throw down the static field. The kinetic field as well. The damage is there. They're trying to get in the snowball. They get in. Some of them at least, but they will be no glimpses back just yet. Poe is indefinitely going down here. Gyrocopter next to fall though. That is the Aegis going down. Poe's killing spree going down first. YC trying to look for some sort of target here. Fearless is going to go ahead and drop down global call down. Not global call down, but just call down in general. It's not going to land on anybody. Does manage to kill off 0209 just by right clicks. YC coming in with BKB. It's not going to do anything if you're just getting whacked upon severely by enemy team. Leona though is going to get the kill. Disruptor coming back in from a buyback. They're trying to look for somebody here. YC is going to have going down. There comes Crest from the back line coming in. Trying to get a stun. Does manage to find Fearless. Disruptor coming in with the buyback. Crest losing all of his HP. He's going down a second time. Disruptor is going to go down a second time. Bench coming in. What are they going to do? There's two supports. There's nothing two supports are going to do against MyPro and Dogbrain. In fact, Venge actually is relocated over to the left instead of the right. And they're like, go over there. They're over there. Where are you going? And that's it. Long live the king. It's a haste rune on MyPro. The glimpse is not going to... Actually, they are going to glimpse him back. They want to kill MyPro somehow. Poe coming in, trying to look for the roar. Actually has it in 5 seconds, though. It's not going to be able to get it just immediately. That haste rune doing some work. They're going to get not the roar there. Oh, no, they did roar. That was the Lincoln Sphere coming in. MyPro caught out, though. You just get the shield up in time. Do they find the glimpse is the question. There is no ward up on the high ground there. They can't find him. Will be able to escape. And all that expended the roar for that one and just couldn't get anything off of it. Bird coming in. They're going to use up the shrine, and they're going to try to defend this tier 2 here. Diffusal almost up for the Weaver. Out goes the bugs, and there goes the mid tower. They want to get the deny so bad. They will get that deny, though. Easy done. Actually, it looks like Tusk dies in the bot lane. I didn't even see that one. Slark just removes him from the game, and that's Scotty. Are you kidding me? Look at the Scotty time. This is 11.5, and this was a Slark that was basically playing off lane in the safe lane, getting no farm early, absolutely just getting annihilated early in the game here. Slark actually died 3 times just by getting dived upon, and then of course, you know, there was the Disruptor who was killed and given upon 3 times as well. But this is Crest making the big old comeback here. He's got the Scotty coming around the corner, the Echo Saber and Shadowblade active. They're going to go for that Scotty. This will be a super early Scotty. Are they going to... Yeah, they don't need to dedicate ult for this bot tower, and they might as well just go ahead and they're going to clean that up and maybe TP to the top tower here. Fortification is available. Diffusal still in the works for the Weaver. Fortification. There it is. But they want to get this kill on the Dogbrain. There is no break available, though. They want to get that break is the big thing. And I want to think Beastmaster is going to be the one to get it because he's getting close to there because the Slark's going to get Scotty first. Probably going to get Silver's Edge after Scotty, I imagine. Because then you get Silver's Edge and then Roar and then Scotty. And then right-click him down. You know what I mean. Because if you do it and Abaddon's ultimate is set to passive, MyPro is going to kill off the courier. No items in the courier. Just used the D ward. MyPro might be in a bit of trouble here, but looks like that's disengaged right there. Back in bot though. Do have YC trying to look for somebody, but Cassie's just gonna bounce to the creeps. They do manage to find the glimpse out on the Witch Doctor. He most likely will die here. Does manage to go down. Diffusal though, up and running. Out on the Weaver. He's trying to make the comeback. Abaddon also, you know, still with that Radiance, still trying to make the comeback as well. Weaver in the back lines. 0209 does manage to get hit by the bugs. The sentry ward outside the Roche Pit. I don't know why he didn't just deward that. It was right in front of him. YC is going to deward it for him. What is going on? What language is that? Well, all is quiet and all is calm. We have Slark running at 13.3, the Scotty right around the corner. Then we have the Team Shadowblade going out here. Trying to maybe jump on my pro. Do they see him is the question. They don't. They don't. They need the Lincoln's breaker. Something to break the Lincolns. Axis goes out. Yeah, it doesn't break Lincoln's. That's what I thought, because it's an 8-second thing, so it comes back so quickly. My pro gonna go ahead and rearm. There's nothing to break the Lincolns still. Oh, hello. My pro. Latched up there. He's got one right click left on him. Zeus ult now. My pro slowed up. No boots. This is the, this is what happens when you go no boots. Sir Waluigi. I don't know. Well, I mean, here's the big thing, alright? The Abaddon is trying to make his comeback. He's getting there. He's at 11-7, being stalked by Poe at the moment. No break on the Beastmaster yet. Now everyone's coming in. They do need to get the roar now if they want to do this. Out goes the links, the breaks, the glimpse back into the kinetic field. Maybe the static storm to follow. Yules. Yeah, he's just going to steal more stats from Dogbrain. And as we see, that's 20, 21. He denied himself. He denied himself. What? That just happened. He denied himself. The last second of that, he denied himself. 150 damage, being right-clicked down by a Slark in every way, shape, and form. Managed to deny himself. 28 stacks, though. 28 stacks running on this, oh my goodness. 84 agility. If they find any one person to kill, that person is dead in every shape and form. Leona, they do manage to pick out the Weaver at the last second. Doesn't find the leash. My pro coming back in. They want to try and jump. They see him as the big thing. Diffusal going to be picked up. Pounce leash for 3 seconds instead of dark pack damage. Well, I am just, you know, I am very tunnel vision right now. They do not manage to get the roar though, and out goes the dust. It's not going to change anything though, but Death Prophet getting a kill in the mid on the Tusk, and this Weaver is just, he's buying time. He's making space by just, you know, just being that nuisance, that annoyance in the back lines there. DD rune to be picked up by Cress. Roshan up in 30, or possibly up in 30 seconds. QWERTY has reconnected to the game. I believe that's an admin. I don't know for sure. Cress coming in. He's going to get picked up by the Sentry Ward here. Hang on the outer lines. They see him. He gets pinged off. He's looking for a pounce. Gets stunned immediately. He's going to share that pounce with 80% of all the creeps there. And everyone's just going to TP out. And Slark's like, yeah, I can't really deal with this right now. Kinetic field. He's right on top of the shrine. He's going to pop it anyway. The Blade Mail is going to be there, though. It is going to be able to repel Slark for the time being. And this is just another dead Dogbrain and a bunch of stats stolen. And let's see. Roshan up in 2.5 minutes. It's the long respawn. My pro just right-clicking down this top tower here. So they want to try and get a tower in return, Leona. Actually, Cress is going to get jumped on by the Witch Doctor ultimate. I don't know if they'll be able to purge that, and Disruptor actually goes down to the fresh BKB poppage on Fearless. What is going on in there? So this is the big thing, alright? My pro is buying time. He's killing towers, he's killing creep waves, he's making sure that there's a way for them to be able to come back from this game if all else were to fail. And I say that, you know, he's being chased by Slark at the moment. Start catching out that sentry there is going to be able to get that. And like I was saying, the Silver's Edge is next to go. Wouldn't be surprised if Beastmaster is going to get one soon as well. Though there is a gem on Beastmaster now. I believe that was recovered by the Abaddon. So Stark now has that. Let's look. I'd like to think that. I really would. Or it was the Witch Doctor who died early. Random creep. Going down. You're going down, random creep. There he goes. 200 gold. Look at that. There's the well played coming out too. The Heaven's Halberd's going to be next for the Abaddon. It's pretty good because it's not purgeable by the BKB there. BKB won't save him. And Weaver is just chilling in the creep lane here. He's like, you know, I'm going to make it to where you can't ever push. And he's doing that fairly well. Cleans up the creep wave, and they're not going to push. They're waiting outside that Roche pit, though. They want that Roche. They're going to go ahead and kill this cannon. Down it goes, 200 gold. That's like killing a golem. Or killing a, what is this? This is the Rat Weaver. Diffusal Rat Weaver is going on right now. Rat Weaver. YC? Doesn't find him though. Can't get the silence off in time. This is crazy that my pro is doing this to buy so much time for his team. Hasn't had the need to TP back yet. He's not even getting that much gold from it. He's just denying the creep wave push capability here by swarming them and just, oh, Tusky Seed. Yeah, so this is the awkward silence, man. This is what happens. Game gets this late and it's just like, holy hand grenades, man. It's just happening. It's just happening. BKB next for the Slark. The Silver's Edge is up and running. Let's look at Beastmaster. He's going to go for the gem still, but I'd like to think he's still going for the Silver's Edge, in my opinion. Death Prophet, got to go for the Blink Dagger. Has BKB, has the Shivas, has the Yules, has all the fun jazz. Io is just going to go for ways to make sure that they stay alive. And go for that Ghost Scepter. Yeah, he's got a lot of stay alive items here. The Glimmer Cape and the Spirit Vessel. Disruptor, you know, just looking to hold on to his support life. Weaver, I think he's just saving for buyback. Or, you know, eventually the Desolator. Witch Doctor can finish boots now. Has a Ghost Scepter as well. Gyrocopter going for Lincoln's. Picked up the Butterfly. Abaddon's still working on the Heaven's Halberd. And Tusk is just, yeah, just doing Tusk stuff. Okay. This is just the awkward wait and pause here, and AR are calling good. With the Tusk still DC'd. And he's back. There he is. Weaver, just buying time. YC. Ultimate. Oh, silence is there. Do they get the Weaver for once? Finally. Lift up in the air. That just buys him time, unfortunately. My pro actually walks on top of the tower, limps back into the kinetic field. The silence is going to be there. The Lincoln's not needed. He goes down. But the buyback is there. The buyback is there. But while this all was happening, they're like, Roshan is up. We have the time because Weaver bought that time. And getting this Roshan actually would have been a huge thing for SC. Looking to get the jump on the Tusk. Is just going to be snowballed. Actually, it's going to go on the Io. Links up over to the hill. And Leona will be able to escape for the time being. There's no stun available. Can't find the Yules. And the Aegis picked up for the Gyrocopter. That's not Gyro. That's Gyro. And the Aegis picked up on Gyrocopter. 20% CDR. It's going to be the pickup for Abaddon here. So he just wants that Blade Mail. He wants the shield up. He wants his I Want to Live ultimate up all the time. Witch Doctor, unfortunately, my good sir, you are dead. That's a cold hard fact. Question is, how are they going to be able to push and end the game now? There was so much space bought just by Weaver being Weaver. Can they get the Yules? They get the Yules on the Abaddon. They're looking for a break. Someone to break the target, of course. Here's the break. The start comes in, and, you know, he's dead. Because that's what break does. That's what break does. Is he going for break? What is this Beastmaster going for? He has boots travel. He's got the Force Staff. This game has gotten to the point where it's slowing down. Slowing down. What are they waiting for at this point? Maybe Stark 25? I really doubt they're waiting on 25 Stark, though. I don't think they're going to be able to achieve much with Stark being 25 and not having an Aegis. I guess they just want to wait out the Aegis. This is a very important match for both teams, though, because whoever, if SC win this, then they take the series. Although back up on top, they find the Weaver again. That's pretty okay, though. Weaver's still going to go for a BKB next, just to make sure he can outlive everybody, and almost getting the Tusk bot with that relocate. Unfortunately, not able to finish him off, and that was a roar as well, so nothing else they could really do there. Going for the 100 wild axes damage. Of course, everybody usually goes for the plus inner beast attack speed. Anyway, it looks like they're going for this top tower. Fearless. It's going to be dived, but it's not going to change much. Cast going out. There's only one creep to bounce on, so it does exactly that. Looks like they want this tower. They want some sort of advantage, and they're pushing both of the lanes at the same time to try and secure this advantage. Looks like the top tower will be the first one to fall. Mid tower is going to be defended with Bombell using ultimates. Not going to find anything, though. At the same time, Tusk is just pushing bottom with what little HP he has. Both tier 1 towers destroyed. Dogbrain, actually, his ultimate might be getting forced out here. Nope. He'll be okay for the time being. Stark hanging out on the back line. Still has his Silver's Edge available if he wants to jump in there and just smack the Abaddon a bit. But now they're going to take what advantage they have. They're going to go ahead and get the shrines. Very slowly. Very, very slowly get the shrines.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Smoked up.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
They want to go ahead and try and get some people, but everyone is blinking out because there's a blink on the Death Prophet. So this game has gone down to one of its slower, more manual points. Stark kind of farmed up, though. It's going to be the still going to be a Lincoln Sphere being built up for the Gyrocopter. I guess they're just really waiting out the Roche, and they got a tower and almost a mid tower as well for that one. Don't know why the other caster has decided to ping out the fact that Beastmaster has boost travel. I still want to see the Silver's Edge for Beastmaster, but I think he's going to go for Hex next. So he just wants to be able to just remove people, I guess. And that's just how it's going to go. Speaking of how it's going to go, Weaver getting caught out again. Leona actually walking into the stun there, but BKB going out on YC. The IO indefinitely going down, though. 3-man silence is going to buy YC some time. Yules as well. Disruptor is going to throw down the field. BKB from Fearless. YC trying to get out. There's a rocket going after him, and the IO coming back in with no ultimate available. Roar goes out. Are they going to be able to find Leona? Leona low HP. It's going to be a snowball going out on I don't even know where. Going to be okay for the time being. Crest coming in with the Silver's Edge. He needs to go on Dogbrain if they want this now. It's got to be pretty darn soon here. They get the jump actually not on Dogbrain at all. Will be able to escape for that time being. Dogbrain, though, the super urn purged off. He's waiting to pop his ultimate here. He's got cheese available. Fearless is going down. He's taking a lot of damage. That is just the Aegis, though. Bombell dying in the background. YC, big amount of Maledict damage will might likely go down to that. Dogbrain gets the finish off, though. Bombell buying back. Is going to be a lot of buybacks actually happening here, but there's buybacks available for the opposing team as well. I say that, though. Stark apparently lost his buyback, attempting to buy his BKB as soon as possible. Does manage to sell back the hammer, though, and will be able to have buyback after this. A lot of drawing on the map. I, too, like drawings on the map. I will write down LOL on the map. Look at that. There you go. And they're going to go ahead and push down this mid tower and finish it off. They dominate the creep, and they're just going to go ahead and end up trying to finish this game here. But there are buybacks available, and by the looks of the next set of items, they're willing to expend those buybacks. Of course, there was a lot of buybacks expended on the side of Alpha. If we go to whatever the heck I set my buybacks hotkey to, there's only one buyback. No, there are 3 buybacks available actually. Gyro, as well as Dogbrain, have buyback. All the supports for Dire, except for the Weaver, don't have buyback. Death Prophet will be the first one to do the whole buyback deal here, and that'll be enough for them. They get the glimpse. Dogbrain, though, it's not afraid. There's no one that could really break him right now, so he's just going to be taking some loose damage. And that's enough for them to get back. Although I say that, gonna be Fearless keeping up to the top tower. For some reason, I thought it was a relocate happening there. Ben's trying to find some sort of target. The first target they find is actually going to be the Weaver. With the relocate coming in, they need the Static Storm and they'll find it. It's the Weaver going down. That's a dieback. Although I say dieback, you know, he's just dead. And that was his buyback. So, you know, he's got 6 minutes without a buyback, a minute and a half of being down just in general. So they're working on trying to maybe end the game here. Just maybe. Roshan may be up in a minute and a half. Who knows? Who knows? Glimpse, but the forced BKB is actually a pretty big thing here. Force out that BKB, and that was 8 seconds, so that's a pretty big BKB being burned out there. Rocket goes out. The Purge will be there for that time being. Long enough stun. Just pushed away. Abaddon. He's got the, looks like he's going to go for a Lotus Sphere next. Lotus Orb, pardon. Ultimate from Death Prophet's going to be there as well. They want to get these towers, and they want to get these barracks, and they want to move on, most likely to bot here. Its top is already slowly tickling its way down. No, it looks like Slark's objective is I want top lane. Slark wants top, the rest of the team wants bottom. And they're just letting it happen as top is slowly dying off. And bot is slowly picking away here. YC with BKB, double siphon, Dogbrain just feeding the beast here. Feeding the beast. And they get the top racks, no problem. They'll escape, and that's everyone just getting out, understanding the gravity of the current situation. We'll be able to get out. We'll clean up the last shrine and move on from there. Again, this is a very important game for a lot of people today. And by that I mean this whole team. If SC claim game, this game number 2, they move ahead. There's no tiebreaker. If Alpha Red make this game and they make the next game, it will be a tiebreaker and we'll go into the tiebreaker game, which signifies this being a best of 3 game. It's very important for both of these teams. But SC seems to be leading in the net worth at the moment. If we look at the net worth chart, they're 12k ahead approximately, and here's the win probability. A lot of it in the way of SC at the moment. But at this point, it's the Roshan that they're waiting on. It's got another 30 seconds left, so they're just waiting it out, and that'll be the way that the game will end. Is the Slark will have Aegis, we'll have the Butterfly as well, and he'll just end the game. It's 42 minutes, and it looks like they might find the Weaver if they're lucky. Looks like they won't. Now we're going back to the point in the game where it's like, even if it's this late in the game, they need vision. And there's just not that much of it lying around. They need vision. And they need it now. They need it now. Alright, they are waiting heavily on this Roche, and it is there. Will be a Mud Golem coming in, though. He's going to prevent the Roche from immediately happening, especially since the whole team is basically here. So, no Roche. No Roche happening today. Now is it happening? They have a ward, but that's a little bit not as far as they were hoping. Radiant will scan. They're actually smoked up and using all their stuff. They see them walking in, though. Well, they were smoked, so they don't see him walking in. They saw the swarm, maybe. They are going to find one. They catch the Slark, who actually they hexed a creep. He is going to go ahead and jump onto the Weaver first. He's not going to be able to get this silent stuff, though. It is going to be the snowball that'll save him for the time being. BKB out on the crest. My Pro will be the first one to fall. Fearless is possibly the next, losing a lot of HP here. Turned on that Satanic, but not going to do him much when you're dead. And now they're going to look at finishing this game. 3 are dead. There are no buybacks. The Roshan is not really an immediate situation. They're looking at the break's going to be there. Abaddon, you can't purge that break, baby, but at the same time, you are just going to be able to clean up here. Will be the poppage of his ultimate here. And they're just wailing him. They're wailing on him. There's the GG being called out by Bomb Bell. And ladies and gentlemen, SC will claim game number 2 against AR. But ladies and gents, that's the end of the series. We have another series happening literally right around the corner. So I got to go really quickly, but we'll see you for the next set of games after this. It's Party Petey, signing off.